Hi everyone, I hope you're doing well. By the time you are watching this, I will be on my trip. So excited. But yeah, I still wanted to upload my Sunday videos, so I am pre-filming. As you can see, it is a very packed planner update. So the agenda for today is I'm first going to show you my pocket bullet journal, then my Hobonichi Cousin. Then I will give you a very small sneak peek of my take a note planner setup for 2024. And then I will talk about what I will be bringing to my Chicago and Orlando trip. I have some emotional support beverage here to get me through probably the next hour of talking. All right, first up is my pocket bullet journal. I don't think I've done too many spreads in the month of October, but that is kind of the point. I don't put too much pressure on myself to fill this out all the time. So this is my October in review. I do this every single month. I haven't done any doodles in the past week and a half, so I'm gonna go back and fill this little section out. But basically just start off each month with like a little page of doodles, whatever highlights I come up with during the month, not necessarily every day. So we have started journaling prompts. My favorite chocolate was buy two get one free. Booked my Airbnb, made granola, got my nails done, had a dinner with my parents, got the Coffee Monsters co-staff some coffee, finalized Leuchtturm's homemade egg bites. I had a solid week of sleep deprivation, which I'll talk about later. My friend Laura got me a Subway gift card, made some crescent rolls for my sister, and then I announced the 2024 subscription information. And then this was the final monthly spread. A little confusion here just because I had so many things that I wanted to sneak peek, but I wasn't sure like in which order I wanted to sneak them in. So yeah, I don't know what's going on with those arrows. This is my go-to granola recipe. You can screenshot it if you want. Turns out A+ every single time, and it's so much better than the store-bought ones, and the entire house smells like cinnamon. This was just kind of like a vertical spread, and here I was planning all of my videos for October and November, and I honestly did not follow this very well, so yeah. This was a little checklist of some things that I have to do for my conference prep, and then this is a half-finished habit tracker. I know like on social media you always see these like super filled out habit trackers, and it's very satisfying. I am one of those people who really struggle with habit trackers. It's like a 50% chance whether I finish one or not. But anyways, I doodled some groceries, random stuff for Wednesday, a little time blocking thing. I don't know, it's really random. And then here I was brainstorming some clothes for outfits that I want to pack for Chicago and Orlando. It's really funny because from my understanding of the states, Chicago is currently going through a freeze warning, so it's like super cold. And then Florida is, I think, rainy and hot. So I'm basically packing for two different weather situations. I don't know how that's gonna go. Some things for Saturday and Sunday, a lot of empty spaces. And then here I posted about this on Instagram. But yeah, I basically messed up the dates. And then so half of my to-do list was correct on the correct date, and then the other half was incorrect. So I kind of just gave up on this, and yeah, it happens. And then this was the last week of October. A little bit of empty space here. I'm not sure if I want to continue November here. Maybe I will make a big doodle or like put some big stickers over here or something. But yeah, a very simple horizontal-ish spread. This was a funny story on Friday. My dad lost his fanny pack, which had his wallet, which also had all of his important cards and stuff. And my dad and we tore the house apart looking for it. And then later that evening, my mom came home and within minutes she found it in the bathroom. I swear moms just have this superpower. And then this is my November monthly spread. I'm using the Travel Time Emojis washi tape and then the Around the World washi tape. And because it's kind of like purplish and this one is like tan, I'm using purple for work and then tan for personal stuff. And that's basically it. Not very eventful, but I am looking forward to continuing this in November. Okay, time to talk about the big guy, which is the Hobonichi Cousin. I always look forward to showing you guys my doodles for the month. So I do this like continuous doodle at the end of each month. And this is what September and October looks like. I think last month I didn't do September, so yeah. Looking good. This is my very fall pumpkin patch themed week, and I really like how I use like washi strips to block off chunks of time. And then here I used the Around the World washi tape again. I am obsessed with this washi and I've used it so many times already. Something about it just makes me so happy. Very satisfying to use this. It's October 3rd speech bubble for Mean Girls. And then I had a few tough nights here, I guess, so I didn't do much planning here. I think I did a plan with me on this. I was repurposing a planner kit from Two Little Bees. This was meant for like the 1.5 inch wide vertical planners, and I basically just like trimmed down the stickers to make it work for my Hobonichi Cousin. Very crazy work week here. And then here I'm using the Four Seasons washi tape, and I'm noticing like a pattern where on Saturdays, I don't know why I fall off on Saturdays, but I guess I didn't feel like planning on Saturday. So there's that. And then this was pre-Halloween. Because Halloween is on Tuesday, I feel like this week wasn't an entirely Halloween feeling week, but rather this week leading up to Halloween. I felt more like doing a spooky spread. So I used the May Witchy stickers from the snail mail subscription, and I really like these date covers. I think it's so cute. I really enjoyed using these like little dot stickers and deco stickers that came with the kit. And then this is this current week. Again, I'm pre-filming, so that's why the rest of this week is pretty empty. Here I'm doing a countdown for leaving on Sunday. And yeah, so again, Halloween's on Tuesday, so I basically did these 2 days with this Halloween washi tape, and then the rest of the week I used the Travel Time Emojis washi tape. I think I did something really similar last year where leading up to Halloween I used a Halloween washi, and then for the rest of the week I used like a bright orange fall washi. Those are all of my weekly spreads, and then let's move on to the daily spreads. So in September, I started a challenge to use up this roll of washi tape. This is a fountain pen Emojis washi tape, and I thought I could finish in September, and I used it every single day in September. I didn't finish it in September, so I also used it every single day in October, and as you can see, it is still going. So I am going to be using it every single day in November as well. I don't know if there's anything else to say about that. But anyways, something exciting about October is I started doing daily prompts. So here I have 31 daily prompts, and I always get a bunch of questions about where I get prompts from. I honestly just Google like whatever month daily prompts, and then I pull up a random one. But I have gotten so many requests to share my prompts, so I think in one way or another I will publish my daily prompts at the beginning of the month, and that way we can all follow along if you're interested. So I actually really like this idea of putting it on the title page, and I continued that into November as well, as you can see. So let's get on with the spreads. I was really excited about this stamp washi tape, so I put that down. I think this is what I revealed first for the subscription. On this day, I was really excited because I decided on Saturday, October 7th, I was gonna host a solo pizza party, and I got this, like, I think it was a vegan pizza. Like, it was like a roasted vegetable pizza with no cheese, and that's actually like one of the facts. I don't like cheese. Ever since I was a kid, I just never liked the taste of cheese. Anyways, I found this like roasted vegetable pizza with no cheese, and I was super excited, and I just determined that Saturday I'm gonna have a solo pizza party. I get excited about small things. And then on this day, I did the sneak peek for the Around the World washi, so I was also very excited about that. On this day, my parents and I, we stayed at the office very, very late, so I made this little doodle. And then, okay, on Thursday, I booked the hotel for, it was actually an Airbnb for Chicago, and this is where things kind of went wrong. I don't know why I thought I would be flying out on November 4th. After I booked the Airbnb, I saw that my flight was actually for November 5th, the day after. So I basically wasted a day of money, and I was very upset about that. But yeah, this is my lesson not to get too cocky and actually check my ticket. On Friday, I made a batch of the homemade granola. This was a recipe I shared earlier, and it was for my sister. Basically, every week, my parents visit my sister and my nephew, and because I don't tag along with them, just because I tend to do a lot of work catch up on the weekends, I always bake something or make something on Fridays, and then I deliver it to my parents, and then my parents bring it with them to my sister. So you will notice on Fridays I always bake or make something, and on this week I made granola. I got my nails done. Sunday I wrote down some good things. People seem to love the design vlog videos and the October snail parcel, and then my sister and my brother-in-law and my sister's mother-in-law, they all love the granola, which made me really happy. This was Thanksgiving, and my parents and I, we had sushi for Thanksgiving dinner. Here I wrote, I don't like to be perceived. Why is that? Oh yeah, I don't know why in the month of October, I was having a very bad body image month, and for some reason, like, I just had so many random strangers make comments about the way I look, and it just like further made me feel really bad. So yeah, that's why I wrote, I don't like to be perceived. Anyways, on Wednesday, I was walking home, and there was this elderly lady, and she was walking, and her, I'm not sure of the terminology. I'm gonna say it's a sari, but I'm not sure if that's correct. Do let me know. But yeah, there was this elderly lady. She was wearing a beautiful floral sari. Yeah, I just told her that it looked really pretty. So I made a little doodle of her. And then evidently I was going crazy over work. So yeah, I drew this like going crazy emoji. On this day, I was super excited because we confirmed the final mock-ups of the Leuchtturm notebooks with the little emoji embossing that will be going on sale. On Friday, I tried a new tin of sardines, which was really exciting, and I rated it a 5 out of 5. Again, on Fridays, I always make something, and on this day, I decided to make this like copycat Starbucks egg bites for my sister. I thought it would be nice as like a meal prep, especially since she's taking care of a newborn. On Saturday, I made this like sticky note thing that says, "You deserve to take up space." I don't know why I felt like I needed to write that, but there's that. These few days I was watching the David Beckham documentary, so I made a little doodle of Bex and Posh. Or I guess it should be Posh and Bex, but yeah, I got it the other way around. A little design list, and then here I was making some thumbnail sketches of the subscription announcement for 2024. And I made this like wide awake doodle. And I think, yeah, this is like the kickstart of my very sleep deprived few days. I literally laid in bed until 3:30 in the morning and my brain just would not shut up. I just had so many design ideas, project ideas, video ideas. I literally ordered a new mic and memory card, or I guess SD card, in the middle of the night at like 2 in the morning because I was like, if I don't do that now, oh my gosh, things are gonna end. I was a little loony in the head, I think. And then I proceeded to wake up at 6. We won't talk about that. And then on Thursday, I was having kind of a rough day, and then my dad checked the mail and he brought home a lovely Halloween card from my good friend Lauren, and she wrote the sweetest note and she included a Subway gift card. I think some of you know about my Subway hyperfixation from a few months back, and I was very grateful for that. We are back to another Friday, and oh my gosh, I totally forgot. I have been writing today every single day for the past however 100 many days, and on this day I just messed up. But anyways, it's another Friday, so I decided to bake crescent rolls with ham and garlic butter for my sister. I got a lot of things done on this day. I find that when I'm sleep deprived, I actually get a lot of things done, but then I crash afterwards. So it's definitely not the healthiest thing to do, but yeah, I got a lot of things done on this week. And then here I made a little sticky note of some things that I was looking forward to. I did some brainstorming for Cyber Monday, and then these are some of the new employee packing labels. I really like this orange and teal color together. I think it looks really nice. I did some brainstorming and work at a cafe, so I got an Americano. And then here I was listing out my favorite tracks from the 1989 re-recording. Lots of cleaning. I love this cleaning emoji. This was a crazy day. Like from 6 in the morning until 10, it was nonstop. Let's see. I went for a morning walk, I did emails, designed, I walked to the office to do something, did some subscription work, packed orders, went to Walmart, more emails. I don't know if that was lunch or dinner. And then I drove back to the office. Oh, okay, that was lunch. I had lunch at 5. Okay, and then I drove back to the office because I forgot something. And then I had dinner at 8. Did some spreadsheets, and then I showered at 10. Yikes. Also, this Friday I made granola again, so that's why I didn't make a big deal out of it. On Sunday, I filmed my Q&A video, which is going up next Sunday, another pre-recorded video. I had a Subway, courtesy of Lauren, her lovely gift card. And then Tuesday was Halloween, and these were some of the chocolates and candies that I handed out. And I was so excited. Last year for Halloween, it was our first time living in a house, and I was so excited. And we had just 2 trick-or-treaters come by. And this year, I even considered not getting any candies just because I was like so disappointed last year. But then I was like, okay, I'm gonna get some mini granola bars and some gummy bears. And we ended up having like 50 trick-or-treaters, and I was so happy. I'm pretty sure I scared some of the kids by the way I answered the door, because I was like full on smiling and I was like, hello. But yeah, anyways, as you can see on this day, I kind of went into a word vomit with my prompt because I just had so many things to say. Consequently, I didn't write about my day very much. Yeah, this is another instance of just like a random stranger commenting on the way I look, which I don't know why people do that. And then this is November. Again, I'm continuing on using this dang washi tape until I finish this roll. And then I'm continuing with the whole daily prompts thing. I also want to mention, I guess this is actually a nice segue into what I'm bringing on my trip. I'm going to be gone for a week, and just as a little bit of prep, what I have done is I pre-wrote the prompts on each of the days that I will be going away, and this way I am just like not as stressed to like fill up these spreads, especially when I'm traveling. And you might be wondering why I put the prompts over here when like previously it's always up here. And it's just because I think when I'm away, I won't have like a long to-do list. I will still be working during my trip, so I'll definitely have a few to-do items every day, but I definitely don't need this entire column. But instead, I foresee that I will be doing a lot of like doodling and sketching of my trip. So I feel like I need more space over here rather than having the prompt take up so much space. And you can see, like, for example, on this day, I wrote so much that I barely had any room to write about my actual day. And I don't want that happening during my trip. This is just a little bit of prep to hopefully set me up for success during this week. And with that being said, you can probably guess I will be taking my Hobonichi Cousin with me, of course. And I will be using the matcha green stationery pouch to carry my Hobonichi Cousin, just to, you know, ensure that it's not like flying open and the tabs are protected. I will also be actually bringing my bullet journal as well, just to do any additional doodling that I want to do. I don't know if I'll actually be using this a lot, but I still kind of want to bring it along. I will also be bringing my Barely Gray animal onesie pencil pouch, and inside you can see these are all of my washi tapes that I will be bringing. Is this a bit of an overkill for just being away for 1 week? Probably, but I honestly just couldn't decide. So I do have like a rationale behind each one. So this one, obviously, because I'm still using it every day for the month of November. This is a classic Emojis washi tape, which I think matches anything, so it makes sense to bring that. This is Concrete Jungle, which is like a scenery of a cityscape, and I thought this would be nice to use in Chicago. This is the Ode to Da Vinci washi tape, which I think will be nice when I go to some museums in Chicago. This one, okay, I don't really have a rationale for this. Okay, I will leave this one behind. I will be reasonable, because this is more than enough. This is the Potato Parties washi tape, which I want to bring because maybe on my vacation, I will have like a day where I kind of just chill and be a potato, you know? Or maybe I will eat fast food. So that is my justification. This is the Animal Onesies washi tape, which I do not have a justification for. So, okay, I will leave that one behind as well. And then these two are the travel washi tapes, which I obviously must bring. So, okay, yeah, I have cut down on 2, so hopefully you guys are proud of me. As for the pens, I selected a few Tombows. These are all of the ones that I'm bringing. I think this is like a reasonable amount. I have mostly grays, browns, a purple just to match this washi tape. I think that's reasonable. A pink because I love pink. A yellow because I like yellow. And then this is like an ochre, green ochre color because I like green ochre. As you can see, I'm becoming more and more irrational. I'm also bringing my Tombow fudenosuke brush pen. I'm bringing 2 of the soft ones and then actually 2 of the hard tips, but one of them I'm keeping in here. So this is my first pencil pouch. And then I will also be bringing this Blissful Blue fountain pen pouch. This is what I plan on carrying with me on the go. So I have my Energel Clena 0.4mm gel pen, my Leonardo fountain pen, which I will make sure to ink up fully before I leave. And then another Tombow fudenosuke brush pen in the hard tip. I think I will use this one more on the go, so I'm opting for this one to bring. And then two more things. I will also be bringing this B6 size folder. This came in the October snail mail subscription, and this is where I will be storing any like tickets, receipts, random ephemeras and stuff that I collect during my trip, and I will just like shove them in these pockets. One reason is that I do actually need to keep some receipts to write off for taxes. Like for example, I need to pick up a few things for my sponsor table at in Orlando. So obviously any receipts that I buy for the table sponsors, I can write off as taxes, and I need to keep those receipts. But on the other hand, I also want to keep some personal receipts, for example, going to cafes or something, to kind of use as scrapbook material. So this will be my little folder for that, very handy. And then I don't think I've shown anyone this yet, but I mean, I kind of have to show you through video, so you guys get the first look. This is the Birth Flowers reusable sticker book, and I'm releasing this on the 10th, and also all of my sponsor table guests will be receiving one as well. This is in the pocket size, so it is like perfectly matching with the Leuchtturm pocket notebooks. And this is just like a little staple booklet of a sticker release paper, and it's double-sided, so before I leave I am gonna put in a bunch of stickers, and that way I don't need to carry like this gigantic accordion file or like a gigantic sticker binder. I'm just gonna pick a little bit of everything just to keep it all in this little book, and that way it's super compact. And I think I can just like keep it like this. How darling is that? And then as promised, I will show you a little sneak peek of my Take a Note planner. I will be doing a full in-depth lineup video when the time comes, but ta-da! This is what it looks like so far. I absolutely love how this cover turned out, and I'm not fully done with the setup yet. I still need to put on the tabs, as you can see. But so far, I am really loving it. I know a lot of you wanted to see how I would decorate mine, so yeah, here it is. And with that being said, I think this planner update is complete. We have one more left to go for the rest of 2023. This is like the most consistent I have been with anything. So anyways, thank you so much for watching. I will see you next week for a Q&A video. And then after that, it'll be my travel vlogs. Bye everyone, and take care.